Albert Hovingh, environmental planner, forester with the Region of Waterloo. We're in woodlot. It's Whipperwheel Drive in Elmira. Because the trees aren't rotted to the point yet, we can actually use the material for saw logs or other materials. If we'd wait for a few more years, the material would be so rotted that you couldn't do anything with it. It wouldn't even be firewood anymore. Normally, insect cycles, you get a cold winter, and that will knock back the insect population because of cold temperatures. But what we're seeing now is the winters are milder, so you don't get the dieback over the winter. So every year, it's like the population just gets bigger instead of having to sort of make a dip. If you look at these stumps, they're sizable trees. To me, managing forests or managing trees so that they're healthy and vigorous and they can resist certain impacts is important for a number of reasons. A healthy tree can tolerate a lot more than a tree that's sort of limping along. To me, that's what forest management really is all about. A healthy forest also moves water up from the ground through the trees. So an active forest does a lot in terms of water management. I think that's sort of the big part of it. But then it also does a lot in terms of sheltering from wind. So if you have sort of residences surrounded by trees, it can sort of be a calming effect on wind. And it provides shade. Mind you, the trees may also come down, but that's why forest management also helps maintain sort of healthy, vigorous trees that can resist that. You're sequestering carbon, you're uptaking carbon dioxide and all that. And carbon dioxide is one of the big climate change gases, right? So actively managing forests is good for that. And then ecologically, we can also then maintain our bird populations and even native insects and native plants. Rather than sort of reducing the size of our wooded areas, if we increase them, we can actually, I don't know if we can bring back some of our native birds that need large wooded areas to survive. So again, I think by increasing our forest area, we can do a lot climate-wise, ecologically, and for humans as well. We've got some really good soils here, so we can grow corn and soybeans, but we can also grow really decent trees. So there's also, like I said, a local economy as well. It turns out if you properly manage a woodlot in this area, over the long term, you generate more revenue than you do farming. So it takes a shift in the way that you think, but I think it can be done. If more of our local farmers would look at getting into active forest management, sort of reduce some of their field crops and go into active forest management, I think that would help. Around here, I mean, we do have a number of sawmills that are operating, and they operate on local wood. So if we can keep the system going here as well, that's good economically. Then maybe we don't need to get them in from elsewhere. So try and reduce deforestation in other places. But it starts at home, I think, with proper forest management.